If you help run a homeowners association, you already know that your website isn't just a nice to have page with, some contact info slapped on it. Your HOA site, it has to handle things like, sharing community rules, posting announcements, collecting dues, and keeping residents in the loop without blowing up your inbox or your phone. Now, when your website is outdated, hard to navigate, or basically non-existent, well, homeowners, they get frustrated, communication breaks down, and you end up dealing with more complaints than you should. Now, a good HOA website, it should make it easy for people to pay assessments online, submit maintenance requests, see meeting minutes, and stay informed about what's going on in the neighborhood. By the end of the video here, you'll know exactly which website builder is the best fit for your HOA. And if you, decide to click away a little bit early and just kind of wing it, well, there's a good chance that you may end up picking the wrong website builder and just having to rebuild something in 6 to 12 months anyway. So let's make sure that you avoid that. Now, HOA websites, they're a little bit different, right? Because you're not just selling a product or a service here, right? You're really managing an entire community with a lot of different personalities and expectations. Now, you need a site that really keeps things organized, limits confusion, and helps you stay transparent with homeowners, whether they're super involved or barely paying attention. Now, on top of that, you've got, sensitive info, documents that need to be easy to find, and sometimes even password protected areas for residents only. So picking the right website builder, it isn't about, really looking pretty. It's about avoiding conflicts, reducing workload for the board, and helping your community actually function. Now, that all said, before we move forward, I have to say, if you're like me and, you just have a lot of things going on, you're super busy and you don't have time to research dozens of website builders, and you just want the best option for roughly 99% of homeowners associations, well, go ahead and click this link right up here to try it for free with the absolute best pricing offer that I could find if you decide to upgrade in the future. Now, to be clear, no pressure to click that link right now, of course, but it is going to be there throughout the video if you need it. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and move into the next section here, and you'll see why one platform in particular checks almost every box that an HOA could possibly need. For most homeowner associations out there, Wix is the best overall choice because it gives you a ton of flexibility without requiring anyone on the board to be techie, right? It's ideal if your HOA wants a professional looking site where you can quickly add pages for, announcements, a document library, a calendar for meetings and events, and even simple forms, things like maintenance requests, or ARC submissions. Now you can drag and drop everything into place, which is perfect if your webmaster is a volunteer who just wants something that works. Now HOAs, they tend to like Wix because it makes it easy to organize information for different audiences. You can create a public facing section with general neighborhood info, and then a password protected area for homeowners where you store the bylaws, the CC&Rs, and board meeting minutes. Now, it also integrates well with simple payment solutions, which is good. So you can send out links, for their dues to be paid, or, just embed payment options, depending on how your association is actually set up. Now, the templates, they are clean, modern, and customizable. So your community, they, don't end up looking like every other cookie cutter subdivision online. Now, in terms of limitations, so Wix isn't a dedicated HOA portal tool, right? So if you need an extremely advanced owner account management or really deep accounting features, you'll likely pair it with other software. But for most small to mid-sized associations, it's really going to hit the sweet spot between power and simplicity. Pricing is usually in the low to mid monthly range, depending on whether you need online payments and extra storage, which is typically easy to fit into an HOA budget. Now, again, if you want to check out Wix for yourself by creating a completely free account and playing around with it, you can click right up here to sign up and learn more about how they can help you. And if you're thinking, Wix sounds great, but what if you really want something that's, a little bit more design focused or streamlined? Well, that's exactly what the next option is all about. Squarespace is best for HOAs that care a lot about having a clean, modern, design-forward site and don't need, a ton of complex features. So if your community is smaller, fairly low maintenance, and you mostly just need a polished place to, post updates, documents, and photos, Squarespace can be a really solid fit. It really shines when you want your neighborhood to look impressive online with minimal effort. Think, beautiful layouts, great typography, and easy image galleries for community events or for amenities. Now, homeowners associations, they often like Squarespace because it's very structured, which makes it harder to, mess up the design, right? You can also add pages for rules and regulations, a blog style news section for announcements, and simple forms so residents can contact the board. It works well if you only need basic functionality, so information, communication, and a few simple interactions like contact forms. Now, the trade-off though is that Squarespace generally isn't as flexible as Wix. You have fewer layout options, and when your needs get more specific, like wanting very custom forms or more advanced integrations or complex navigation, it can start to feel a little bit limiting. Now, in most cases, Wix gives HOAs more control over how everything is actually going to be laid out and how specific features behave, which is why I think Wix will be better for the majority of the associations out there. Pricing for Squarespace usually lands in a similar monthly range as Wix, but you're mostly paying for ease of use and design quality rather than deep customization. That all said, if you want to check out Squarespace for yourself, there's a link for them in the description below, which will lead you to a special limited time offer that they're running right now for new customers. And if your HOA is more focused on really just keeping the costs down and you still want a solid, reliable site, well, the next platform here might be even more appealing. So Hostinger is best for HOAs that really want to keep their costs as low as possible, but still want to get a professional site up and running. So instead of a pure drag and drop website builder like Wix or Squarespace, right? Hostinger, it combines affordable hosting with its own website builder tools, making it a good option, if your association is very budget conscious, or you're already kind of thinking about using something like WordPress down the road. Now, it's a smart fit when your board really wants more control over the technical side without paying premium prices. Homeowners associations, they tend to like Hostinger for the price and the performance. You can create a really straightforward site with pages for, announcements, documents, and contact forms. And Hostinger's builder is simple enough that a volunteer can maintain it pretty easily. That said, if you decide to use WordPress on Hostinger, you can unlock even more customization with, plugins for calendars, document management, or even basic member areas, though that does add some complexity to it. Now, the main limitation here is that Hostinger, it requires a bit more technical comfort compared to Wix or Squarespace, especially if you go the WordPress route. Updates, plugins, and layout tweaks, they can take more time, and there's definitely a higher chance that future board members, they might be kind of intimidated by it. Now, pricing, on the other hand, here is usually very affordable, often just a few dollars a month, depending on the plan and any promos running, which is great for HOAs that are trying to keep their dues low. That said, if Hostinger sounds like it might be the best fit for you, you can check out the link in the description below, which also entitles you to a special deal that they're running right now for new customers. And if you're still not totally sold on really any of these options, right, and you kind of feel like you're just still shopping around, well, the next part is crucial for you because you need to know exactly what to look for so you don't regret your decision 6 months from now, right? So let's go ahead and cover that. So when you're picking a website builder for your HOA, there are a few key things that you really want to pay attention to so that you're not stuck rebuilding everything later, right? So first, you want to look at ease of use for non-technical board members. You want a platform that a new board member or a property manager can learn quickly without needing a developer every time that you want to update an announcement or just upload new meeting minutes. Think about things like drag and drop editing, simple menus, and clear settings. That's what you're looking for. Second, check how well it handles documents and content organization. So HOAs deal with a lot of PDFs, so bylaws, rules, budgets, newsletters, and more. Your builder should make it easy to upload files, organize them into sections, and keep everything accessible without residents needing to dig around or email you for copies. Third, consider resident access and privacy. So ideally, you want the ability to create a public area for general info and a private area for homeowners only content. That could be something as simple as, password protected pages or a more robust member area. But either way, you should be able to separate sensitive information from what the public actually sees. Fourth, you want to pay attention to mobile responsiveness and performance. So most homeowners, they will visit your site from their phone, usually, when they're in a hurry trying to find something. So the site needs to load quickly and look good on mobile so people don't get frustrated and just give up. And finally, think about integrations and payments, right? So even if your HOA uses a completely separate system for dues, it's helpful if your website can link cleanly to it, right? Or embed payment buttons, or at least direct people in a clear, straightforward way. If you ever want to, add forms, email lists, or basic automations, having a builder that supports integrations will save you a lot of time. Now, if you keep these factors in mind while you're actually comparing the different platforms, it does become much easier to see which one will actually fit your community instead of just, picking whatever looks good on the surface. That said, at the end of the day, all these platforms could work, but Wix really does stand out as the best overall option for most homeowners associations because it strikes that balance between, flexibility, ease of use, and professional looking design. So if your HOA is tired of juggling emails, fielding the same questions over and over, or digging through old files every time that someone asks for a copy of the rules, well, a well-built Wix site can solve a lot of those headaches in one place. You can create a clean, organized hub for your community without needing a technical background, and you'll be able to hand it off to the future board members without a massive learning curve. So if that sounds like the problem that you're currently dealing with right now, again, you can click right up here to create a completely free account and see how it works for your association. And if you have any questions for me, or you're a little bit confused about what's really best for your HOA, no problem at all. Just drop me a comment below and I'll do my absolute best to help you out as soon as possible. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.